Focus Freedom Friday. That's what today is. Fitness Focus Freedom Friday. So today's just a blend of all of those, and it's a celebration of entrepreneurism, being self-employed, and next steps. Right? It's to me, and I'm not gonna, this gets hard after a while. You can pull a muscle. I am in a mountain bike race tomorrow morning. So yeah, picture that. This is in a mountain bike race tomorrow morning. So me and my son are going over the mountain bikes this afternoon, getting them loaded in the truck, getting the truck fully loaded. We got to get up at like 3:30 in the morning, and we're going to go to Emporia, Kansas. There's a mountain bike race there tomorrow. It's a fundraiser for one of the mountain bike teams in Kansas, and they host this thing at their private farm, and it's going to be phenomenal. I am in the morning race. My son is in the afternoon race, and I am in a class that is for people that are older than 50. So for me, I'm thinking, am I fit like a high schooler? No. Am I fit like a college kid? No. Am I fit like a dude in his 30s? Well, maybe. I've seen some 30-year-olds. But when we get into like the 50s range, I think I'm going to do fairly decent. I think I'm going to do okay. I've got some downhill skills and bicycle skills from our Southern California living. I've got that. Like I've got certain skills that people here inherently don't have in Kansas, which gives me a little more confidence. Here's where I'm going to struggle. I'm 230 plus pounds. And so that is a lot of beef to be pushing around a fairly flat mountain bike trail. So I'm going to be huffing and puffing a little bit, but I'm really looking forward to it. And that takes me right back to the core message. Fitness, focus, Freedom Friday. Let me talk to you a little bit about freedom. Freedom, it's Friday. I was able to schedule light. I got a podcast that I'm going to start recording in 6 minutes. So obviously this live is going to be a little shorter than some of my other ones. But I scheduled light today. I got the podcast to record at 10:15. I got someone else coming to the site at 11:30. And then you know what comes after that? Friends. I made a pastrami on the smoker last week. And so I've got a couple of friends that are traveling, and they're going to stop. We're going to have hot pastrami and Swiss sandwiches. We're going to have maybe some semi-sweetened iced tea. I need to hydrate for the race tomorrow, so I'll be pounding a lot of water today. I had red wine as a pre-workout last night, so probably not the best strategy, right? So I had red wine as a pre-workout yesterday. Probably don't need to be doing that again today. So it's going to be coffee, tea, water, hydration, fitness, and getting this thing done. Now, focus. Focus is another keyword for our Fridays. Fitness, focus, Freedom Friday. Focus right out of the chute. We've got some projects. We're making a website for Pleasant View. Pleasant View is a town just outside of Hutchinson here. We are making a directory site for all of their businesses, and that's going really, really well. We were struggling to get some content from the local businesses, so we actually drove out to Pleasant View as an agency, and we went around and met some of the shop owners and took some pictures and said, hey, yeah, I haven't received your material yet, but I'm going to take these pictures so I can start filling in your directory listing. And we want to have something on the listing for you. And I think that went a long way. Was that part of the job? No. Was it part of the scope of work? No. Are they 15 minutes away from my house? Yes. And is that a way for me to, kind of exceed expectations, put some focus on the project, and then get them to focus on it as well? Yes. And like 10 businesses in this small community don't even have a website. And so since the directory is meant to drive traffic to their own website, if businesses don't even have a website, well, then obviously that gives us, very fertile ground to be working in. And so, yeah, absolutely focused. Another version of focus, we have been working on content for the Living the Agency Life course. The Living the Agency Life course is now available at wpagencyacademy.com, and our apprenticeship program is open for early registration for Sunflower Launch, which is at sunflowerlaunch.com. sunflowerlaunch.com is going to be Kansas-based, in-person apprenticeship teaching young people how to successfully start their own digital agency. I'm very, very excited about that. And when I say focus, we're very focused on that as a goal. I really want to, in my older years here and having successfully launched Mañana No Mas and kept Mañana No Mas alive since 2008, mind you, it's one of those things I want to pay forward. Do I necessarily want to be, chomping at the bit 15 years from now, pushing for that next client for my agency? No. Chances are I want to be paying it forward. I want to be building a team of young people that can kind of fill that gap and come up in the space. And there is just a wealth of opportunity in the digital marketing space. What's funny is I think about how people said email was going to, replace a lot of workers, right? And what did it do? It increased the need for workers. We talk about, calculators getting rid of math, right? And now what do we do? Right now we have more people that need to work with accounting and spreadsheets and all these things. We said that computers were going to take away jobs. They added jobs. We say that AI is going to take away jobs. If you apply yourself, AI is not taking away your job. AI has the ability now to make you an expert in something else. It's creating jobs for us. On our side, it's creating jobs. I know that there are some people that say, I'm losing my job over this. No. See through the issue. I'm actually seeing a 3 to 5 year future where people are so saturated with AI and so hungry for a professional human being expert that they will pay a premium to deal with an expert, especially in the digital marketing space. And so, right now, today, there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, well, why would I hire you? I could just ask ChatGPT." 3 years from now, people are going to be like, "Where is that guy? Where's that guy that knew this stuff?" Right? Because they're going to be tired of getting bad answers and misdirection from AI. Because face it, the more content we create and the more AI scrapes this content, the more chance for error there is. And AI, even now, is starting to regurgitate these hallucinations and these bad information scrapes to people. And people are getting like, okay, here's 3 different ways to do this. This one didn't work. This one didn't work. Maybe this one will work. People are going to want to skip the nonsense, go to an expert and get an answer. And that's going to be in the very near future. So I would encourage you, double down and get ready. Have a good one, folks. I got to go live on a podcast. Bye-bye.